Hey guys, it's August 2019, and we're at the end of a decade. And with every new decade, we tend to shed our old habits and kind of prepare for the future, evolve a little bit as human beings, hoping that humanity might have a shred of hope if we change our ways. And one thing that we have to change is our style of grieving when we want to grieve our own teammates. Gone are the days of I believe, directly trolling and griefing um, your teammates when the admin isn't looking. Nortox, the father of such griefing, has been banned from pretty much all the servers and global chat and Discord and the forums. And I think a proper way to move on from here is to begin subtly griefing. And the way I'm doing that is by kind of creating payloads that will collapse onto our flag um, when an enemy archer or even yourself shoots a arrow at it. And the way that happens is by kind of like putting that big brick payload hovering right above um, your castle and just kind of building the rest out of wood so that when it does catch on fire, it collapses and destroys everything. So, first thing, once we get that payload constructed, we're going to want to make sure that the enemy is stocked up with fire arrows. And again, it looks like I'm just kind of going over there to fight, and then I've prepared. No one really suspects me of anything because I did build our whole wall. And oops, I hope our enemy sure doesn't get our arrows. Okay, so we're gonna build some kegs, buy some kegs. I've already got one stocked up there, and the second keg is gonna really help the whole thing collapse, kind of like 9/11. It's an inside job, and yep, that should do it. Um, so this should collapse and destroy everything. Okay, so one oversight was you really do need the free falling bricks to not run into anything. They need as much momentum as possible. Second time's the charm. This should do the trick. You can see that there's no bricks in the way from this thing falling and just piling right through the ceiling. Okay, well that was better. Second time, maybe third time's the charm. So what happened between this one and the last one? They got our flag. I did help a bit to destroy our base. So I have this bigger support, kind of stilted on that wood, and my teammates are a little suspicious now, so they're kind of trying to reinforce it. But don't worry, once they're gone, I'll just go back in, cut out their hard work, and make sure this thing is designed to fail at the slightest, fire hazard. My team is pretty inept in general, and there's so much chaos and distractions going on that they don't really suspect a thing, and that's great. Um, I'll probably just do it right in front of this guy, even though he's watching. We lost the flag anyway, so they're focused on that. But in the meanwhile, just for illustration, I just kind of want to knock this brick out, replace it with faulty wood, just really weak wood, and I don't know if someone else is going to be able to, shoot it or if they're even going to care now that they have the other flag. But I'm just going to go over here to the archer shop and I'm going to get a fire arrow and I'm going to burn it down. Looks like I was wrong. They did shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it anyway. It's no one's really watching. It's just I'm behind the scenes. This is really behind the scenes griefing. My team really just sucks. It's it's kind of why I wanted to grief them in the first place. I really have no hope for my team at all. Good job, guys. I think if we continue to follow these methods where we just set up the enemy team for success, I think we did a good job. At the very least, I definitely managed to help.